I have to admit something. In my superhuman flywheel, there are three components: motivation, then discipline, then reflection. And as somebody who is always seeking the next thing, something I spoke about with some pretty successful people yesterday, I realized that the thing of those three that I'm the worst at is reflection. Where this all goes is I was asked by my virtual assistant to provide her with my reflection for the week. And as I was driving in this morning thinking about that and what I needed to say for that, made me realize that this week, with the girls being done with camp and school not starting yet, there is this call it opportunity to spend time with them, to be present with them for this entire week. And I also have a lot going on with the gym, with my speaking and opportunities that are coming up that I need to prepare for, and just general work that has to get done. And in a lot of ways, I've been beating myself up about not spending as much quality time with my girls during this week. However, on Friday, for the first time in 3 years of doing this, I had the day off to be able to go with Emily and both girls and their cousins and Emily's sister to Mount Olympus. So we're spending all day Friday there. And it made me realize, as I kind of thought through this all, that I'm going to be able to be present for them on Friday. However, to do that, I need the 4 work days prior to this to make sure I get the things done that I need to get done so that I can actually be truly present when they expect it and when it's my intention to do so. So long story short, instead of beating myself up through reflection about I have to do this work and therefore I can't be there and be present for my daughters Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, reframing it and going, I'm giving them a great opportunity to spend time with right now their older cousin, Allison, who's able to hang out with them all day, which I know she enjoys as well. They spent time with their great aunt, I guess, who they love and loves them and loves Benny almost like a grandmother. They're gonna spend time with their actual grandmother, my mom, tomorrow, and spend time with me on Monday. So the reality is that I've given them great opportunities to connect with a bunch of different people, not just me, allowing me to focus on what I need to get done and focus on, so that when Friday comes and when we all are saying, hey, it's time for us to go and spend the whole day just engaged and connected with each other, that I'm going to be able to be there and be present in all facets, including mentally. So it's interesting how one little ask from somebody can lead you down this whole huge rabbit hole. And this is now a 4+ minute video. So if you're listening the whole time, great. If not, I don't really care. But for me, it was one of those things this morning where it really hit me. And I've beaten myself up about this before, trying to be both a successful entrepreneur while also being able to be there for my daughters the way that I want to show up, the way that I wish my father would have showed up for me when I was growing up. And I'm doing that. I'm doing it while also giving the time I need to give to the other things that are important in my life, the other purposes that are driving me. That's my experience. I'm not asking for your feedback. But if you want to or share your story, I'd love to hear that too.